Good evening, madam. My name is Sitambaram from BCS. So I would like to present for my third assignment for human-computer interaction. Will be my mind map. So what is the problem for this assignment? Is the students not able to understand the app in the early use of e-class? So when is the problem? Whenever we launch the app with new features of new interface. So where is the problem? The problem is when complicated user interface appearance. So why is the problem? Is students are not regular to design with new design. So who is affected by the problem is of course the students, and how can we solve the problem by the answer is by designing user-friendly interface by direct features without many modules. So background of the project, the main application for communication between university and students are of course to interact is students portal. The effectiveness and dependability of the application features are strongly suggested to be very helpful due to ensure the students comfort. Features on the application are recommended to develop based on students' need and students' preference, so the access for learning environment without any difficulties. So, however, students' portals are just not only being used for the learning environment, besides that, such as for other events like campus activities and to interact with many other outsources. This is for the background part. So, continuously for the objective. So, we have got three objectives. The first one will be to make the efficient login practice to enhance students' flexibility to portable device and increase the security level. The second one will be to review and get updated by view latest events of plan at MSU for joining without missing them by adding them to the planner. The third one will be to enhance GEMS point view by graph view to present easy understanding about the current points and understand points to connect. So who is the target audience? The first primary target audience will be students and the second one will be the lectures for the mobile application. So these are the related reference. The first one will be Clubhouse application. Second is Brakuda Students Portal application. The third one will be AASMT Students Portal application. And the fourth one following is Digo application. So altogether, got three scope for my part for the project is first module is login, second module is planner, and third one is gems. So for the first module login, this is the wireframes, login wireframe and register wireframe continuously with the second one for the home wireframe and planner wireframe. And the third module is of course the gems wireframe. So this is the design. So to begin with, the first design is whenever we open the application to begin, it will continuously, this is the first interface, the startup page, continuously with the login page. The students need to key in for their students ID and password to log in. After that, if the students not able to log in since they don't have any account, they can register using their filling in students ID, IC, registered email, and later on request a code throughout the email. If the students forget the password, it can be reset the password in the forget password module. So with the same process as register page. So module one explanation. The module one is login module is one of the important module in every application to enhance the security of the user's data and information. Mostly there are two main credentials as an attribute to create the user interface, which is the username and password. However, it depends on the developer or UI to modify as their preference. So in our module, we use the same one, the same attributes as the credentials to allow the user to access MSU class. So following with that, to allow a basic understanding of the login module, I have designed the module with details according to the scheme of the module for the user. Basically, most of the common login module in the other application also having this. So if the user has forgotten the password, the user are encouraged to click the button to below to reset the password after fill up some personal credentials. So moreover, if the students are new to the campus without an MSU class access ID and password, they can register by themselves by filling up the credentials as well. Due to that, same process on top will be redirect to the user to verify. So this is for the second module, module planner. This is the first home page with the features for the jams, join club and planner. For the planner part, the module is event planner page. The second sub-module for the planner page will be the calendar planner page, following with search planner page. So however, if once the user select an event and determine to join, the user will receive a notification throughout the user screen for alert that they are joined a new event. Following that with module 3 explanation, there are so many events held at MSU campus physically. However, most of the students are not aware of that, since it's not notified by the students in any official platform of MSU. Due to the fact by adding this module to their mobile application system, the user are able to view the module and attempt to into the planner. There are three sub-modules, which is main module for the planner, continuing with its sub-module calendar and search. Main module will be listing all the upcoming events which is going to be held at MSU. Sub-module calendar is mainly used for the students to allocate their time for the activities during their free time, meaning that it is scheduled well. The second module will be allow the user to search for the events by keying in the keywords which is related to the events. Following is the gems point design. The first page, the second page of gems is categories page, and the third one is a join event for gems page. Module 3 explanation for the gem point. Starting with the home module. Home module allows the user to select which categories of groups the user want to redirect. It has 4 modules, which is gems, planner, and submit assignment module. Each of the modules has their own respective sub modules to complete the process. Gems are one of the important elements in a MSc class, which is being considered to complete their graduation process. Due to that, the students should be aware of their gem in every semester. Gems module are designed for the user to view the gems point which is collected and need to be collected according to the categories and collection recorded. The first redirect of gems module display the percentage of level of gems have been collected. This following on with outstanding by bar graph with some alerting color code which makes the user be alert with their points. Beside that, the instruction is written below to the aware purposes. However, if the user is not fulfilled the required gems point, they are allowed to view the outstanding gems point to be collected, such as like for the clubs and social community service and more. This will help the students to forward the required events. Moreover, the design have been enhanced with the events button to redirect the user to add their event to the planner according by categories by searching in them. This is a flowchart for the login module, following in the planner module flowchart and gems point module flowchart. For the reflection part, personally, I have been developed and designed and a user interface is very challenging for me since it's thinking from multiple perspectives to make an outstanding design which is make the output can lead to user friendly. Every single frame of the user interface is very responsible for the designer to ensure it's direct and easy understanding for the user. This subject helps me a lot to create and design user interface with proper method of designing by dividing into multiple element of method to learn and understand to develop a design. The most complicated issue occurs when is when the color and placement of structure of the fonts and elements. Firstly, there are many colors which can be embedded into a user interface, but not all suits each other. Even if suits, a designer must consider from the user's perception of use and whether it's compatible with the application or not. So after doing some research on the website and internet related to the purpose of the specific application, I have determined the most appropriate user interface color and resolved the issue. Additionally, the fonts and other elements are for the placement patterns. A designer must take into account that everything is arranged from highest to lowest priority, while the fonts not too fancy, which makes the user hard to read or view the content. By that, with the user interface, easy navigation, and the decreased search time and increased satisfaction, it will fulfill its needs, user needs by a fast and efficient way. That's all from my part. Thank you.